Hi everyone, Welsh Witch here. As I've said in a few of my past videos, I will eventually be doing a video about tarot. My tarot deck here, but some of you may have seen I've been putting up posts, and it's actually in my description there, that I have started doing tarot readings. I charge £10 for a reading, and basically I'm just going to do a mock reading so that you can see what it is that I do. I will eventually be doing the hexagram spread, which is a more in-depth reading, and it's more specific as well, and that involves both major and minor arcana. But the readings that I do, that I charge £10 for, which is relatively good if you compare it to other tarot costs, I only involve the major arcana. I'm just gonna separate them. So that's the minor arcana, which is wands, cups, pentacles, and swords. But I'll talk about that, about the meanings of different cards and what have you, in one of my proper Welsh Witch videos. But anyway, so as I said, this is just like a mock reading. So we have the I do still use the book here to find the meanings. As you know, I haven't been doing this for very long, but I have been beginning to pick it up really quickly, and every person I've done a reading for so far has said that it's been spot on and very accurate. So I'll see if I can get some testimonials so that you know that I'm not just blagging my way through it. And yeah, so I'm just going to show you like a mock reading, how I would set it up. I'm not actually going to do a reading for myself because I don't want to put a reading for myself out there. So I'm not going to actually read what comes out of it. I'm just going to do it as a sort of blind reading so that it would be blank, if you get me. So at the moment, these cards are in order. There's 21 cards altogether, from the Fool, so this guy here, all the way through to the World here. I keep them in order, then I will shuffle them before I hand them over. So give them a good shuffle. As you can see, they're pretty big cards, and luckily I have enormous hands, so I can actually shuffle them properly. Most people have to shuffle them like this. That's fine. If I end up doing a reading for you in person, that's fine, just shuffling them like that. But as I say, I have giant hands, so I can do this with them. As you can see, like I said, they are pretty big. Okay, so what I would do with them is I put them down and I ask whoever I'm doing it for to shuffle. So say they've shuffled them, then I say, I don't touch them. Once I've shuffled them, I put them down and I don't touch them. I say, can you shuffle the cards? Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Now place them in 3 piles in front of me. So say you were doing this. 1 pile, 2 piles, 3 piles. I always ask, is that okay? Are you happy with that? Sometimes people like to change a few like that, or sometimes they like to pick them up and shuffle them again and pile them out again. That's also fine. When they're perfectly happy with the piles, that's when I put my hands back on them. So I would bring them out like this. So far, here we have the Lady, the World, and Hanged Man, all reversed. I will read the meanings of them from my book, so you know I'm not making it up. I read the meanings, and then I say what I see. Then okay, so then there's the Magician, Justice, and Death. And then I again do what I did with the first 3. Usually by about this card I've seen a pattern emerging, and I can see what is coming out for the person I'm doing the reading for. And then final 3. So I pulled 9 cards altogether. These are all reversed again: the High Priestess, the Chariot, and the Star. So then I say the meanings of them, and like I said, usually by about the 4th or 5th card I have a clear idea of what's going on, and I say what I see here. Like I said, I read all the meanings from this, and usually a thread starts binding together, and I'm able to tell you, well, I think this, this and this. One thing I will say about tarot is, don't take it as gospel. Don't think, oh my god, this is my future, this is what's going to happen. I like to look at it as guidance, as if you've gone to a counsellor. So not that I'm calling myself a counsellor, but look at it like that, so that you've gone to get some guidance. That's what it's there for, basically. These tend to represent the past position, the next 3 usually the present, the last 3 usually the future position. Also, some readers, in my research, have seen as well from the different spreads, will consider this pile as past, present, future. I don't necessarily see it as strict as that, because it can, that's the thing with tarot, this is what I mean about it being more like guidance, is it can be a bit more not as strict. It can be a bit more lucid, in that the way it's thread together, depending on what it's telling you and what it's advising you to do. So that's what it is. It's advice. So like I said, don't take it to heart and to gospel, and don't think, well, she said this, so obviously that has to happen. But you know, things like that aren't true. If you live your life by what is coming out of tarot readings, you're gonna have a bit of an awkward time, because if I, well, not just me, any tarot reader, if a tarot reader tells you, well, I can see this, this and this happening for you, and then you wait for it to happen, you could be waiting for a very long time. You have to go out and make these things happen as well. As I said, it's advice and guidance. It's not just a case of, I want to know what happens in my future and then I'm just going to wait around for it to happen. You're in control of your own future, which is why you have to take it as guidance and advice, not gospel. And as I said, all my readings so far have been accurate. One friend of mine that I did a reading for, he's had tarot readings before, and he said that every reading he's had has been really bad, completely off, like nothing coming up to do with his life whatsoever. And then I did it for him, and it was spot on, and he was quite spooked out at how accurate it was. And I've actually got my sister coming over today for a reading. She gets them off me regularly now because she trusts how accurate they are, so that's always a good sign. And my sister's been getting tarot readings off her friends for years, and other people from festivals and things like that. So for her to say, I know it seems a bit biased because she's my sister, but she's not the type to be biased. If she thought I was crap, she would tell me it was crap. And yeah, so like I said, she's coming over later because she thinks that I'm pretty good at it. So yeah, as I said, I charge £10. If I can't meet you in person, because obviously I'm the Welsh witch, I live in Wales, if you are somewhere else and I can't get to you or you can't get to me, what I can do is a video like this. I'll message you details in which we can arrange a time to both be on Facebook, and then I will ask you how many times you want me to shuffle, how many cards you want in each pile. If you're happy with that, then I will go away and then I will film the reading like this, so you know that it's not absolute crap coming out. So I will do it like this. Then once I've done the video, I'll edit, just trim the edges so it doesn't look as messy, and then I will send it to you and tell you, when I send it to you, I can also tell you anything else that I think might help. if that doesn't work, I'm hoping that works, because some people might not be able to open the files. What I'll do is I will write it all down as well at the same time. So as I'm doing the videos, I will be writing it down, so that I can take notes, and so that people don't think that I am making it up and what have you. And in case the video doesn't work, because I don't want to, you know, do a video, film a video on a reading and then have to do the reading again, because then it won't be accurate and it'll be weird and won't work. So that's pretty much my setup there. As you've seen, 9 cards out of 21 is a pretty good reading, it's a pretty good spread, and it's not done quickly, you know. I just flip them over and went da 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 da. When I actually do the reading, it does take about, you know, it can take anywhere between 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how in depth the reading is, on what I see jumping out. I will be beginning the hexagram spread, which involves 6 piles, 6 cards, I believe, which will involve these guys, the minor arcana. Not just these, it'll be mixed with the major arcana as well. And I will be putting them, I'll be practicing that, and then I'll be putting up how much I'll be charging for that, because I'll probably charge a bit more than £10 for a hexagram spread, because as I said, it's more in depth and it's more specific. So details of that will come soon. Also, if you want me to do a 1 card pull, which I probably only do with the major arcana, to be honest, and not the minor, which is a case, if you tell me how many times you want me to shuffle, I wouldn't do a video for a 1 card pull because it's not very long. You just tell me how many times you want to shuffle it, and then I do bang, and then I tell you whether it's the right way up or reversed, and tell you the meanings of it. And you usually have to ask a question with a 1 card pull. You have to say what see, this is where I said it's more like guidance and advice. Excuse me, because then you ask a specific question, and with the 1 card pull, then I can guide you with advice, so that you know what you need to do, or what maybe you need to shift about a bit to help with your problem. You can't ask stupid questions. If you ask a stupid question, you'll get a stupid answer, because the cards will be able to sense that you're not serious, or that you're being too specific. So, you know, if you asked it something like, what's going to be the name of my child, a card cannot tell you that, you know, things like that. So, you know, you can have a good think about it. With the 1 card pull, I only charge £5. As far as payment goes, if I'm meeting you, we'll arrange whether or not you can pay in person, but I have a PayPal account, so it is easy to PayPal it over, and I'm not putting my details out there, but I'll message you details if you want to read it, and then you can send it over through PayPal, or through debit card as well, debit card payment. I think, yeah, that's pretty much everything covered about the reading so far. If you want a reading, either message me at Welsh Witch, or if you look on my details on the description, there's an email address which I believe is welshwitchtarot@live.co.uk. I think you best double check, because it could be wrong. But yeah, just have a look at that, double check it, and if you don't want to message me on Facebook, send me an email. Or if you know people that would want a tarot reading that aren't on Facebook, or that, you know, are on Facebook but don't like my page, just give them the email address, and I will try and help them out the best that I can. So thank you for watching this. If you're wondering why I've got a blanket wrapped around me, is because I'm really tired and a bit snuffly today, which you probably already guessed. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope some of you want to trust me enough to have a reading. I can assure you I am good at it. I know it. I'm not seeing like I'm brimming with confidence due to the cozy blanket and everything, but I can assure you, whether I've got a cozy blanket or I'm bright as a button, I can do this and I am accurate. So be rest assured, as I said, don't take it as gospel. It is guidance and it's like advice, like going to see a guidance counsellor. So thank you for watching. I hope some of you are interested. If so, like I said, message me or email me. Thank you for all the likes so far. I noticed my page has gone up to 60 likes now, which happened in like the space of a week or two, which is brilliant. So thank you very much for all your support. An actual proper video, I think my next video is going to be on Gore Said Stones, which should be sometime in the week. Keep an eye out for that. That should be coming soon. And I will do proper videos on tarot and the meanings of the cards and stuff in the future. So thank you very much again. Thank you for all your support. Please keep sharing the page and tell people to come and get readings and like me, because I'm really lovely and quirky and I've got a snuffly blanket. That's a good enough reason to like anyone. They've got a cozy blanket. So thank you again, and positive energy and blessings. Bye.